Hello, girls. Somewhere cool. Was my microphone off? I'm sorry if it was. Hello, hello. Can you do you hear me? I'm not sure if I had my microphone cut off or not. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me. How you doing tonight? Got the sunset going. Let me see if I could get a better view on that. It's about to be sunset anyway, about 10 minutes or so. Out with the goats right now. Everyone got their scratch and their grain, and it is becoming a mud pit in here, unfortunately. It's been thaw and freeze, snow. Try to get a couple of my buddies on here so we could chit chat about some current events that are going on. I'm not sure if they're able to join in the middle of a live, but see if they can get on. Man, look at the moon. It's hard to keep a steady camera when you're zoomed in like this. So how's everybody doing tonight? Anyone taking charge and doing any food preps? Or trying to figure out something that you could do for a SHTF situation that may or may not be coming. I'm not here to fearmonger anybody, but it's always good to be responsible for your own preservation. Let me see if I can prop this up somehow. I gotta figure out a spot that I could do that while I scoop some goat poops. You guys can enjoy that. If you guys want to hit that chat down below or up in the top corner over here, right hand side, 3 little dots. You hit that, give it a thumbs up. It pushes it out to more people. I really like to get conversations going in these lives, figure out everyone's point of views on things. I'm just trying to clean up some of the manure right now, just because it's always hard when there's snow on the ground to really get it cleaned up. It just freezes too quick. But I'll be checking back and forth to see if there's any chat going, or if my buddies are trying to join in or not. You guys enjoy the goats and me scooping poop. Just a mess out here today. Can you not eat my pants, please? Hey, quit it. What's going on, everybody? See if I could get a good angle somewhere. Trying to figure out where to put this dang phone without a phone holder is difficult. Let's see, can I wedge it up in here maybe? I think so, maybe. That might work. Anybody working on food preps? Canning any vegetables or fermenting veggies? Let me know in that chat. Doesn't matter if you guys are in apartment living or rural living, city, suburbs. There's always something that you can do to help keep yourself prepared. Always cleaning up poop on the farm, unfortunately. Chat going here, huh? What up, goats? You know how they say goats eat everything? Ugh, they literally do. Hey, Dolly. She's such a sweetheart. Well, this one is just a terror, eating my bootstraps. Hey, let me know in the chat if you guys could hear me, by the way. I've been having some audio issues once in a while when I'm out by the goats. I've taken off Wi-Fi, but you never know. Don't eat my phone, please. If you guys are just joining us, let me know if anyone's doing any food preparations or food stores. If you're trying to be self-reliant or not. The chicken's going over there. They just finished up their scratch grains. I give the chickens scratch when it's going to be under freezing at night, just because the corn and the wheat break down slowly, so it really helps them out staying warm. I don't heat my coops. If you guys want to join in the conversation, please feel free. Or chit-chatting about farming, any current events, anything like that. Bring these back over to the barn. Hopefully these girls don't escape. They bust through electric net, these goats. There's something else. We got these going. Let's actually see if there's any on the front. Well, you guys can see, so let's check this out. So, as the winter progresses, the bees will unfortunately pass, because that's just part of life, and they'll push the dead out the door. Let's see if you guys can see that without me getting zapped. I don't see any queens, but I'm sure they're in there. I checked on them the other week. I've got like a scope probe camera, and I popped that in there, and they were still all rocking and rolling. You guys want to see? This hive is dead, unfortunately. This was a failed project, but the queen just didn't take. I could show you guys what a hive looks like on the inside, actually, though. So this is their comb. Basically, they'll lay eggs in here and raise brood or baby bees. Oh, it smells so nice, though. They store their pollen, like see under these caps here. These are probably honey that is stored underneath that. If I had my hive tool, I'd be able to show you better. But they store honey, pollen to feed their brood. And then the baby bees are also raised up in these cells. So these are actually, like that right there is a cell. And this was actually a hatching bee right here. See if I can get the face of him good. You could see it was starting to emerge. And I guess the cold came by and it probably died. But this hive was a dead out, meaning that the queen, it became queenless. And it had a worker that decided to start laying, which is all unfertile eggs. And those technically become drones, because the queen has the choice to lay a fertilized egg or an unfertilized egg. Just a little burr comb underneath. That's going to get scraped off and made into wax in the summertime. And then, so this right here, whatever bees were left over, when their butts are sticking out like that, it means they were scrounging up resources and seeing whatever they could find and eat to try to stay alive. Unfortunately, I had 3 queens in this hive right here, and each time they either, one didn't make it back from a mating flight, the other one, I think they had went laying worker, which is a problem with a hive, or a problem that a hive can have, and they killed that queen. And then another queen I ordered, and I think they possibly killed her too. So this is what you call a nucleus colony. It's basically a starter colony. You have 5 frames. Usually you give them 2 or 3 of brood, and then 2 frames of food, or 1 empty frame, 2 frames brood, 2 frames food. Depends on how you decide to keep them. But usually you'll put a queen cell into a box like this. This is a 5-frame. These ones are 10 frames here. So the idea with the 10 frame is they're able to grow bigger, get into a double stack, and raise more brood. But in the springtime, when these guys really ramp up production, I'll be able to take a couple of frames of brood and eggs, larvae from here, and put it into there. And what the workers will do is they'll realize in a day or so that they're queenless, and they'll start raising up one of those eggs as queen, which is super cool because you could just keep on making more bee colonies. And then 16 days later, once the larva is selected for the queen, she'll hatch out and she'll take a mating flight in about 2 to 3 days after that. And soon after, she starts laying her eggs. And if the bees like her, they keep her. And if not, well, they'll start the process over again. It's all important to have young bees. So bees go through cycles. They live about 30 or so days, 30 to 40 days. And basically, they start out as a nurse bee. So they're on top of the brood. They cluster. They keep the babies warm, or the hatching bees, the larvae. They keep them warm, and they vibrate. They can vibrate different frequencies to create their own heat. And then they'll turn into a forager bee, and then they'll turn into a wax building bee. It's very, very cool how bees work. These guys want to come out. You guys are going to get frostbite on your toes if I let you out. I'll let you out for a couple minutes. You're definitely going to get cold. What's going on, everybody? I'm just hanging with these chickens, letting them get a little bit of outside time before they go to bed for the night. The sun is setting right now. It's actually a pretty nice sunset. You can actually see we have eggs. Where'd that go? Right in the snow. Oh, yeah. So we're really collecting eggs right now. Welcome to the live. Just see if the other flock has laid anything. Girls, you're gonna freeze your toes off. Just one egg. I got 3 from them earlier. Yeah. Where are they going? Sorry about that. Oh, I almost fell. Slipped on ice. What's up, ladies? These guys are crazy. I have half a cup of coffee. It's more of a shed, but I call it the barn. Yes. Oh, that sunset is nice. Let me get a zoom in on that. Watch out, buddy. Don't go in my shed. Hey, get out of there. Hey there. Welcome. Chickens are getting their last little bit of free ranging in. How you doing today? How you doing? Chase the chicken. We'll be on the chicken cam. Oh my god, your crop is huge. Wow, girl. Holy crap. Just want to see you real quick. Oh my gosh, why is your crop so big? You got air in there? That's not normal. Hang on, hang on. Hold on. Dang. Don't you dare. Well, I'm logging off. No one's chit chatting with me. See you guys later.